Oh, it's fake.
So the Lakers played a basketball game. We played the Memphis Grizzlies. See, now I'm just thinking to myself, okay, this is a game without Anthony Davis and Rui Hachimura. They were both out for this game. So I wasn't expecting us to win, but leading up to the fourth quarter, I thought to myself, this is a pathetic effort by this team.
Oh no! We suck again!
Let's get right into it. LeBron had 39 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds. Jackson Hayes, I'm going to say this every time you play a basketball game until you are off this team. You're not a starting center. But considering we didn't have that many options, you'll do. And that's the worst part. 8 points, 10 rebounds, but you were getting hunted on defense. The Memphis Grizzlies guards had their way with you in the paint. Ah yes, my favorite player, D'Angelo Russell. Another stinker. Shot 4 for 12 from the field, 2 for 9 from 3. 12 points, 2 steals, whoop-de-doo. Shoots threes like he's 2016 Klay Thompson. I don't know what more needs to be said about this guy. There's nothing more that needs to be said about the kind of player that D'Angelo Russell is. No coach can fix D'Angelo Russell now. He's way past the all-star that he once was in 2019. Austin Reeves, another game where you shot terrible. 7 for 17 from the field, 2 for 9 from 3, just like D'Angelo Russell. 19 points. Those 19 points felt forced. Those 19 points felt unnecessary. Not unnecessary, but useless. Dalton Connect had his first start of his career. He very much disappointed. 1 for 7 from the field, and by the way, all 7 of those shots were from the 3-point line. So by that account, he was 1 for 7 from 3. 3 points, a steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. This was the game that we needed you, Dalton. I keep giving you the benefit of the doubt because you are a rookie, but you're 23 years old. You're older than Max Christie, and this is his 3rd season in the NBA. Cam Reddish, 15 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Played 26 minutes. You actually did fairly well. But here's the thing. Last season, he was so great in the month of November. Guess what month we're in? November. I'm gonna start calling him Mr. November Man, because as soon as December 1st hits, he vanishes off the face of the planet. Christian Coloco played for the first time this season. 13 minutes, only shot the ball twice. He made it once, 2 points, he got a block. He didn't really look that good, but then again, it's his first game of the season since coming back from being cleared from his injury. So we're gonna have to see how he performs in the next few games, because he's definitely gonna get some minutes, because I don't know how long Anthony Davis is gonna be out. Gabe Vincent, not much needs to be said here. You once again played terrible, and I can't even rage at this point because I just did that with the Pistons. Like, as I said last video, it's expected for him to play terrible. That's just the Miami Heat system. The guards of the Miami Heat look like premier role players that they end up scamming another team and stealing their money, and they end up being terrible players. Gabe Vincent, Kendrick Lamar, Caleb Martin, Max Christie. Wow, you had 8 points. I said you put up a stinker and it ends up being less than 8 points. I want you off my team. Don't get it twisted. You're not out of the woods yet. You had 8 points, but you shot 3 for 8. You were not good. On Memphis' side, Ja Morant just embarrassing us. He might have been 7 for 17, but it felt like a very efficient 7 for 17. Jaren Jackson Jr. just absolutely feasting, because the only big man that can actually go up against him is Jackson Hayes, and he got embarrassed. 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks. A guy named Santi Aldama dropped 11 points and 12 rebounds. Because who on the Lakers is going to rebound? Zach Edey, college player from Purdue, drafted 10th overall by the Grizzlies. 10th, 11th, I can't remember. 8 points, 7 rebounds. He only played 15 minutes, but frankly, he looked good. Any big man's gonna look good if they're guarded by Jackson Hayes. Scottie Pippen Jr. legacy game. Good lord. You know, we had this guy for free on a 2-way contract and we decided to get rid of him. Why did we get rid of him? So we could sign Gabe Vincent. Actually, two-way contracts don't really affect actual signings, but it's still crazy that we actually had him for a time, but we decided to let him go. He actually took a shot at Darvin Ham, I believe like last week or a few days ago, where he talked about a certain coach on the last team that he played for had no faith in him. That coach being this guy. And Jay Huff was also on the Lakers, also on a two-way deal. So, 2 former Lakers. I'm sorry, is that Colin Castleton? I stand corrected. 3 former Lakers. Man, the Grizzlies really hate us. I would be too if I was the 2nd seed and I got embarrassed by the 7th seed in 6 games. Oh, you don't like us, Ja Morant. Whoop-de-doo, win something first. Good Lord. But guess what? They can talk right now because they utterly embarrassed the Lakers. We shot 31% from 3, 15 for 48. 11 turnovers to their 18. I feel like there's not much more that can be said other than the fact that we very much missed the scoring of Anthony Davis and occasionally Rui Hachimura. But I digress. I'm not going to blame injuries for this loss, because you have to play with what you got. We're going up against Philadelphia on Friday in a nationally televised game. Tyrese Maxey isn't playing. I believe the only star that's going to play is Paul George. Joel Embiid is on a 3-game suspension, so he will also not play. We just also have to hope that Anthony Davis and Rui will come back next game. What the Lakers need right now is a game where they blow the team out. After Philadelphia, we're going up against Toronto again, Memphis again, then San Antonio, New Orleans, Utah, Orlando. Some of those games we should win, but I just don't know about this team. We'll just have to see how this team performs. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.